So the XP reward path is one of the best, if not the best way to get free rewards in MLB The Show 24 Diamond Dynasty. I mean, literally, all you do is just play the game and you get XP. Like, you get XP from doing anything in the game. It could be out of Diamond Dynasty too. It can be in other modes. But I mean, we see some really nice free rewards here, these hidden captains. And then when you get to the end of the program, which there are still really good cards before the end of the program. We have these bosses like 99 Andy Pettit, who's disgusting. Larry Walker, really good hitting card. And then this Jimmy Rollins. You're probably thinking, how am I going to get all the way to 1 million XP before the season ends? And there's some strategies on getting XP quicker than other people, or quicker in certain modes than other modes. So today I'm going to be going over the best way to get XP in MLB The Show 24. So starting on this screen, on the play screen in the programs, if we go to Team Affinity is a solid way to get XP. You're going to be getting XP throughout it. You know, you get XP from getting these rewards like 750, 250, 750, 750. But honestly, this year, or actually no, because this is just the program path in Team Affinity, and you have 6 of them. And when you're playing Team Affinity, you're going to be playing other modes as well. That'll be tallying XP, like when you do showdowns. So like when you do showdowns, you're going to be getting XP. Anyway, Team Affinity isn't like the fastest way to get XP in this game, but you're also killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, you're completing Team Affinity, which is arguably the second most important part of Diamond Dynasty outside of the XP reward path. So take that with what you will. But Team Affinity isn't like what you should focus on if you're simply trying to grind XP. Moving on to other programs, it's kind of the same story as Team Affinity, where you are killing 2 birds with 1 stone, you're getting nice rewards, and you're completing these programs. But if you want to focus on getting XP, there are better ways. Like, you get XP throughout the program, like 2,500 there, another 2,500, another 2,500. You get 10,000 XP from the starter program alone. And then in the breakout program, there is the spring breakout. There's like a 4,000 here, 4,000. That's 20,000 XP from completing this program. And again, just like Team Affinity, you're going to be getting XP by doing the other stuff like the moments and the showdown, and then the missions when you're just playing the game. But again, similar to Team Affinity, if you're solely trying to focus on XP and you don't care about anything else, probably not the best way to go with things. Now going to single player modes, this is one of the best like screens, all 4, or not all 4, because play versus CPU nobody really cares about anymore. This is an MLB 18, if those of you who played MLB 18. But anyway, let's start with mini seasons. Mini seasons, basically what mini seasons is, if you're new here, this is my first time opening mini seasons. It's very similar to Conquest. You play 3-inning games against the computer. You have like a mini season. So you're basically playing franchise, but with your Diamond Dynasty team. And there are 3-inning games. A season is 28 games. And then the playoffs is the semifinals and the finals, and they're best of 5. So this is a very good way to get XP. I'm just going to play now. Okay, I know what I'm doing. So basically, there's a lot of stuff you can get from mini seasons. Disregarding like the Team Affinity vouchers, because that goes towards Team Affinity. Like, let me go to the, or no, this one has better rewards, so I'm going to go. Like, all of these goals that you can hit, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them are repeatable. Like, win 3 games on any difficulty. You get 1,000, 1,000, 1,500, 1,500, 2,000. Like, 10 packs, 10 packs. Like, these are all repeatable. 5 packs, a ball pack. And you can do these missions without even, like, finishing the game. Because you can, for the ones that you need to tally stats. Like, get on base with 20 player. Like, you could just do that and then quit the game. But anyway, and then like making the playoffs, you get 3,000 in a ball and pack, and then you get these bundles, which gives you a lot, and then more XP, and the gameplay XP that comes with playing mini seasons. Mini seasons is up there for one of the best ways to get XP. Moving on to Conquest, I argue that Conquest is the best way to get XP in MLB The Show year in and year out. It's very similar to mini seasons. It's basically the same thing. You're playing 3-inning games against the computer, except instead of it being like franchise and you're playing with your Diamond Dynasty team, it's very unique. It's like a board game. That's what people describe it in the community. So for example, let's go to the USA map. How Conquest works is each of these strongholds, which is what they're called, that have a logo on them you have to play and you have to win to take it over, but everything else you can just simulate. So your goal is to complete the whole map. That's when you win. But there are other goals that you do throughout it and you get rewards for it. Like, there's a specific goal for every single team on this map. This USA map is filled with goodies that you don't understand. Like, there's so many hidden rewards and hidden XP in Conquest, and then you have all these goals like 100, 100, 100 over and over and over, and a lot of these are repeatable too, so you can do them over and over and over. So yeah, Conquest is a great way, and there are always so many Conquest maps. It's not like mini seasons where it's the same thing over and over and over. With these Conquest maps, there are a bunch of different ones, and then obviously with like these Team Affinity ones, you can kill two birds with one stone, like I said earlier. But if your main focus is XP, this is probably the best way, in my opinion, to get XP is through Conquest. Showdown, again, another really good way to make XP is through Showdown. If we look through Showdown, I'm going to make a specific video on how to defeat these. They're, for me personally, pretty easy, but I've been playing this game for 10 years. For new players, they're pretty challenging, I will warn you, but when you do a Showdown, you get XP, and you don't actually get XP from like the rewards, I don't think. Maybe you do. No, you don't get XP from the rewards, but the gameplay XP for Showdown is really good and really quick because these Showdowns go by very fast. So you're going to be making XP fast. Like, you can make it at a really good rate. You're not going to be getting it from like the rewards of the Showdown, but the gameplay XP of the Showdown is one of the best. Probably the best for offline modes. Online modes give you a lot more, obviously, because it's online and it's a lot more difficult and longer. But gameplay XP alone, this is the best. I wouldn't say it's the best overall, though. I would say Conquest. Now, play versus CPU, the only time you should even really be in play versus CPU is if you're trying to grind stats. So we're just going to ignore that and move to the multiplayer modes. Starting with ranked seasons does give you a lot of XP, but it is a long and gruesome grind if you're going for XP alone. Ranked games are really sweaty. They're like 40 to 45 minutes if the whole game is played and somebody doesn't quit. So yeah, you get a lot of XP for completing a game, but these take a while. Moving on to BR, the BR program is a very good way to make XP. 3,000 just for 5 points, 3,000, 3,000, another 3,000, another 3,000, that's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 times 3,000, 30,000 XP just from getting to 95, not even to 100. I know, and then there's more, there's 5,000 here. But like, the BR program is a ton. Again, you're not making any XP from playing the game. If you, or no, well, okay, I want to word this better. You are getting gameplay XP from playing BR, but there aren't any rewards from BR like there are in Conquest and mini seasons outside of the BR program. Anyways, the gameplay XP is pretty solid. These are 3-inning games, so they're a lot quicker than ranked, and you get pretty much like the same rate. It's obviously not going to be the same for one BR game and one ranked game because it's 3 times the length. But you're going to be making a solid amount of XP gameplay wise and a really solid amount through the BR program. Lastly, for online, I'm just going to disregard co-op because it's part of ranked events. Events is a great way to make XP. Going through these reward paths, how much is Friendzone going for on a side note? 30k. But anyway, this isn't the stuff video. This is the XP video. Like, this is basically the same as BR. You're going to be getting a ton of XP by going through the reward paths for events. And the gameplay XP is pretty much identical, 3-inning games online. So it's basically the same as BR. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. A few ending notes that I want to say. In previous videos I have mentioned, like, I don't think they're really glitches, but I don't really know if people do them anymore or if that's going to happen this year. Basically, what I'm talking about is Home Run Derby, or I guess it's not a glitch, so I guess I could show you guys. You can go to Home Run Derby, you can just play Home Run Derby like in the menus on your own. And what people do is they just sit there and farm Home Run Derbies with 99 power everybody, and just hit homer after homer until the XP cap is reached, which I'm going to get into anyway. So you can do that too. It is insanely boring and you make no progress in any other modes in DD. Another thing that people have like sort of exploited a little is people have made Road to the Show characters that or ball players that are 99 everything, and then they make custom rosters that are like every player's a 40 overall besides them, and then they just basically do the same thing as Home Run Derby, where they just destroy everyone until the XP cap is hit. I've never done that. I don't think it's against the terms of service. I don't think it's against the terms of service. But it's just like, if you're gonna do that, I'm like come on, bro. But anyway, I just wanted to mention those because a lot of people really like doing it. I've never done it. But yeah, I just wanted to mention those. And then another thing too, what I just mentioned, there is an XP cap. There has been every year, and it was lowered this year, meaning you can make less XP every day. And the reason why they do that is so that people can't just go all the way and get these 99s instantly. They really are trying to emphasize the power creep this year. I've already hit the XP cap both days. It's kind of annoying, but I understand. And I'm not going to be hitting it every day because I'm not going to be playing this game for like 12 hours every day like I have for the past 2 days, really. But because I do actually have a life that I have to start up again starting Monday because I'm on spring break this week. But anyway, the XP cap I'm not really concerned for, but make sure you recognize when it's hit because it gives you a notification. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys are new here, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Most importantly, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.